There's lots of options when you're looking to invest in 5-axis technology. I'm standing in front of one of the latest Hurco 5-axis machining centres, and I'm with Andy. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
So, this VMX42SRTi 5-axis machine is a little different to other machines on the market. This has got a C-axis integrated into the table and a B-axis head. Why would somebody go for a machine like this, Andy?
It gives you the versatility to be able to use it like a conventional 3-axis machine, having the larger table size for larger components, but then you can also utilise the C-axis or smaller components with a tilting B-axis.
So what's the axis travel in the X?
The X-axis is a metre.
So essentially, like a 3-axis machining centre or a metre machining centre, you could do the same sort of parts
Absolutely.
as you could do on a VMC.
Yes, you could just turn the C-axis off and just use it like a 3-axis machine, but still with the versatility of a tilting B-axis.
So if you were looking to do angled holes or milling on angles, you can position it, lock it, and then machine.
Yeah, machine at any angle, yeah.
It looks quite a big machine. What sort of weight? I mean,
it's 7.5 metric tonne.
Okay. And what sort of weight of component could you actually get on the fixed table?
On the main table, using the large component, it's about 1,300 kilos, and then on the C-axis, with the C-axis rotating, it's about 500 kilos.
So let's talk about full 5-axis simultaneous machining. This machine will do that as well as 3+2.
Absolutely, yes. We can program it, the full simultaneous 5-axis programming straight onto the control here on the machine.
So no CAD CAM needed?
No CAD CAM needed, no, it's straight in there.
So an operator who was used to WinMax control could come onto the control and actually create a program for a 5-axis simultaneous
part.
part?
Yeah, after their 3 days training course, they'll be able to program full simultaneous 5-axis machine programs.
Okay, and then on the back to the machine itself, BT40?
It is, yes. You have the option.
Okay, and a spindle of what sort of speed?
It's 12,000 RPM, direct drive spindle.
Cooled spindle as well?
It is cooled, and it's ceramic bearings on this one.
Right. And then on the tool changer?
40 tools.
40 tools. Is there any options on that? Can you go for more? I don't suppose you'd need to, would you?
No, I think on this machine we're just standard 40 tool changer.
Okay, so then onto the control. One of the things that we've that's been highlighted to me in a few news articles recently is the Ultimotion.
Right.
Talk to me about this new feature.
Yeah, the new Ultimotion. What it does, it's on when it's running NC programs from a CAD CAM system. It's actually reading 10,000 lines ahead, and it's able to sort of like calculate its path, a more efficient path within the tolerance of their program. This creates 30% faster machining cycles.
So have you, when you first introduced this, did you have 2 parts and one was made 30% quicker?
Absolutely, yeah. We had a program that we used as a demonstration part. It was a mould for a plastic drinks bottle, which is actually in production. We had that program, we ran it, and it was fine. It's been running for years. We then ran it on this machine with Ultimotion on version 9 software, and it ran 30% faster. And the finish was better as well.
Right. So it wasn't just cycle time.
It wasn't just cycle time. Finish quality was a lot better.
Quality component.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got dual screens here. So this is different to some of the other Hurco machines where you've got single screen. You've got 2 screens.
Yeah. We tend to put the twin screen on the VMXs, the higher spec machines. They program exactly the same way as a single screen. All the buttons on the controls are exactly the same. They're just laid out slightly differently. The advantage of the twin screen is you have your component up there on the right-hand screen, and you're putting your information on the left-hand screen. So you've got both screens at the same time.
So you can essentially watch what you're doing.
Yes, you can see exactly what you're programming as you're programming it.
Okay, that's good. And now back onto the machine then. In terms of loading, nice access, the height, I suppose from an operator perspective, it's waist height, which is ideal.
Yeah.
So
easy access for forklifts, etc. So wide opening on the top.
And then the Y-axis, is there over 600 in the Y?
610 on the Y-axis.
So the big question, why would you go for a Hurco machine like this?
Well, the ability to program it straight on control, okay, which increases programming time. It suits the people who are doing short batch work, where they may be doing 2 or 3 different components on the machine in a day. So because you're able to program and machine at the same time, and program your next job whilst it's machining one job, it just gives you that versatility.
And do you find a lot, being an applications engineer here, you have engineers that come in that look for a 3-axis machine but actually go away thinking, why don't I go for 5?
Well, we do. We are seeing that a lot more. They come in thinking 3-axis is the norm. They see 5-axis machines, and it makes them realise that they can actually increase those cycle times by one setup. They've machined all parts of the job.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think from my perspective, I know 5-axis is definitely becoming much more popular.
it is.
And one more thing, through spindle coolant, high pressure coolant.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're doing 5-axis machining, simultaneous machining, these types of features are options on the machine.
They come as standard coolant through spindle on this machine.
Oh, okay.
And we have coolant pipes around the back of the machine, back of the head there, which pumps high pressure coolant, or you can have it through the spindle.
And then the swarf extraction and swarf conveyor out the side or out the back.
Yeah, out the side there, conveyor. And we can have wash down as well, so it's washing down the swarf down into the conveyor.
So in all, if somebody's looking for a high performance precision 5-axis machine, then the VMX42SRTi
This gives you a lot of versatility.
gives you the versatility.
Yeah.
So there we have it. So there are plenty of options in 5-axis machining. If you are looking at that sort of technology, then you should consider the Hurco Machining Centre.